Hey guys, it's Mella. So I know that this video is extremely different than anything else that I've done before, but I really wanted to put out a video to talk about something that I've been seeing a lot lately. So Swim Week is going on right now. I live in Miami and I have a lot of friends in the modeling industry and the acting industry, and it's been crazy the amount of hate that I've been seeing to I don't know, to find the easy. That's the first word that comes to mind to explain this. But I've seen so many girls, especially, talking about their bodies now that Swim Week came around. Being a normal looking person model compared to the rest of the people in the modeling industry, I've had to go through a lot of this myself, like learning how to love myself and accept myself for the way that I look and who I am. Seeing so many girls not be happy with themselves in general, but I've seen it a lot now that Swim Week is going on and it was coming up and now going on. It's been crazy. So I just have to start out with not everyone can look like a model. Not everyone can do Swim Week or New York Fashion Week and all this stuff. Like, that's not reality. That's not possible. I know that I could personally never I could never walk in Swim Week. Like, I'm not tall enough for it. I'm not skinny enough for it. There's probably a long list of reasons as to why I could never do Swim Week. So, just because you can't do stuff like that doesn't make you any less of a person. I've learned throughout this short amount of time that I've been in this industry that being a size 0 or a size 2 or 5'9" or brown hair, blue eyes, or Russian or Brazilian, like that stuff is not what makes you as a person. That person that you look at and you're like, wow, I wish I was like her, she could be super boring or she could be a really bad person. But there's also people that don't look how a model looks that could also be a really bad person. So what I've learned is that it does not matter what you look like in order to define you as a person. You shouldn't hate yourself because of how you look. I shouldn't hate myself because of how I look. You should love yourself because of who you are inside. Not because you're a size 0, not because you have super toned arms or a big booty or anything like that. Like, that is not why you should love yourself. What matters is what's inside. And I've seen so many people talk about stuff like this, but I did a Snapchat story about this the other day, and it was probably worded a lot better because I was like super passionate about it whenever I did it. And I got so much good feedback from it that I was like, you know what? I want to talk about this for real. Like, not on Snapchat where it deletes after 24 hours or whatever. I want for this to actually be out there, and thank God the internet has given everybody a huge platform to talk about things that they care about. So that's what I want to do today. So, like I said, not all of us can look like a model. And I feel like society and advertisements and media and blah blah blah, they put so much pressure on people to look a certain way and fit a certain mold and stuff like that. I'm gonna just say that's not cool. And not all of us can look a certain way, no matter how hard we try. Like, I work out every day, I eat really clean. You can find some of my clean recipes on this same channel where I teach you how to make like really quick clean recipes that are healthy for you. But you know what, even though I do exercise a lot and I do eat clean, I'm still not like super skinny. Like, I feel like I'm a normal person weight, but then I get calls from my agents like, yo, how do you expect to compete in this market when you don't, like, when you look the way that you do? And when I first heard that, I was like sobbing. I was like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life? But then I took a step back and I looked at myself and I was like, wow, like, really? You're letting somebody that's like just trying to make money off of you, basically, because like that's what an agent does. Like, they get you work, but they're making money off of that. Like, granted, you're making money too, but like, I'm not gonna let that tear my soul down, tear me down, because you are so much more than a body. I'm so much more than a body. You are not your face. Like, you are your soul, your ambition, your morals, your ethics. So the way that you look on the outside doesn't matter. Like, yeah, sure, modeling may be easy money, but modeling's hard, like, to be quite honest. And you know what? There's so many more ways that you can make money out there or have people look up to you. Like, there's so many other ways. You have a brain, you have a soul, you have an impact on this world. So don't just think that being a model would be so cool or, like being famous. That stuff doesn't matter. What matters is what's on the inside, and what matters is what impact you have on this world and your positivity and the energy that you contribute that we're all sharing. That's what matters. What I'm trying to say is that if someone tells you you don't look good or something negative about the way you look, you just need to be like, you know what? I may not be whatever, I don't know, insert hot model or actress name. I'm not, I may not be them, but I am so awesome. I'm a badass. I am super nice. I'm a good person. Like, that's what you need to be thinking about. And that's what you need to tell people that say that you're not enough or that tear you down. Even though you may not be the like sexiest girl at your school, or you know what, you may not be that really hot girl at work, she probably has insecurities too. And even if she doesn't, even if she's like super confident, then like, kudos to her. But that's not what matters. What matters is how you feel as a person, what's going on up here. That's what matters. Knowledge is power. So inform yourself about a lot of things, including how freaking awesome you are. Like, that's what you need to be thinking about. Not about how good your makeup is, or how shiny your hair is, or how little your waist is. That is not what matters, because you know what? All of that could fade. Your body is always fluctuating, always changing. Like, if you're strong enough, you know what can't change? Your character and your soul and your morals and your ethics. That can stay as strong as the strongest tree trunk. That no one can hinder as long as you don't let them. So if you want to work on your body and make yourself look better, then do that. Like, that's awesome. Do that. You should always have goals in life, and one like that is great because you're improving your health too. Better yourself physically by eating healthy, eating right, eating a compassionate diet that isn't going to be harming the environment or animals or yourself. Exercising. Like, exercise is so important. But you know what? Until you are the way that you want to look, or even if that's not one of your goals, don't let those kind of things hurt you. Don't let that hurt who you are as a person, because a person is not a body, a person is a soul. Getting hired for the way that you look to do things isn't really like hard work. It's just a blessing. Like, you know what? You were born lucky. You look awesome. But the one thing that you aren't born with is your character and your morals. So instead of focusing on how you don't look like some famous Instagram model, just because you don't look like that doesn't mean that you're not valuable as a person. So don't focus on that. Focus on how awesome you are. And if someone doesn't think you're awesome, then just be like, you can go fall in a hole, because I am awesome and I care about myself, and I would never say something hurtful like that to you. And, just like in a logical world, that kind of makes me a cooler person than you. So don't want to be friends with you anyways. So I probably rambled on a little bit during this video. I kind of talk in circles when I talk about this kind of stuff because I'm really passionate about it and it really makes me upset, and I just want to make myself and other people feel more positive about it. I hope that this helped you out a little bit to see that what matters is the impact that you have on this world, the impact that you have on yourself, and the impact that you have on other people. Focus on a positive impact and not on weighing however many pounds and looking like whoever you want to look like. Don't focus on that. Focus on smiling and just be as happy as you could possibly be, because you're always going to be you. So you might as well be the most awesome, happiest, outstanding version of you possible. Right now, I want for you to name 5 characteristics about yourself that you love. Not the way that you look. Characteristics about your soul, your moral, your ethics. Characteristics about you deep down inside. Name 5 off, and then say them super confident. Like, you know what? I'm really friendly, even to strangers. And I want for you to name off those 5 until you can spit them out like there's no tomorrow, like just like you're freestyling rap or something. Like, name them off so many times to where if someone asks you what you love about yourself, you can just be like this, 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 and this. And they're gonna be like, damn, this girl's confident as fudge. That's what I want. So stop focusing on the negative and focus on the positive, because that is what's going to make life so much better than it has before. Focusing on the positive will make a life worth living. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with my really cool, new, awesome cooking show that I'm working on next week. See you soon.